favor.
Well, we are going to be taking a look at the draft again earlier there.
Yeah, and now we're jumping into the first game of the wild card stage. It's going to be KBG going up against S2G.
An interesting skirmish already at the start of the game. I'm definitely going to be putting my eyes onto the emblems first here. And this is going to be the war cry, by the way, for Siggy Bum. And for the other side, LMU Impure Rage. We've been seeing a whole lot more Impure Rage nowadays, by the way. And it does seem like it's kind of a swap here. So it's actually Saksa on the Nolan. What are your thoughts on this? You've seen Saksa before. The additional speed, Saksa jumps into the back line. Doesn't have the fracture, but will be able to chase Begin straight up first blood in the enemy jungle.
Yeah, and now this is where Keep Best Gaming are gonna start the snowball. Siggy Bum, I feel like he's having a hard time trying to proc the war cry. Like, he has full proc there, but he's not going for the trade.
Oh, continuing to pull back, and KBG continue again. That's 2 kills on the board up against the Group A favorites.
America, we talked about it. The more we say about one team, the opposite will happen. And we're seeing H Farm is completely fine. Siggy Bum, as of this point, looks like he's having trouble, but LMU already using the ult.
On the way, the Dragon straight into the fracture. Saksa gonna be able to pick up 1 kill. Now, Pure Destruction doesn't connect, but Kazoo's still gonna be caught now as the passive keeps on going. Fraser's Wrath connects into LMU, and Kazoo's able to get out. Now, Tracy going for the chase under the turret, looking for the last kill onto him, but it will just be Tracy traded in. A bit of overextension. It's just a roamer traded in for 2 members, as some of these skirmishes in lane are actually looking all good for KBG.
Yeah, looking very good, in fact, for KBG. Now, in terms of goal difference, it's 11.6 for KBG, 9.7 for S2G Esports. Now, the thing is, S2G, they still have a way to come back into this game. Let Lunar have 2 items. He has War Axe, so it looks like he's losing all the lanes, but they're rushing this turtle.
We'll try to get it now with the Fredrin. Tracy jumping to Zukundo, gets out with the Shunfu as well. Now, Karo has the final round, but that's going to be a penalty zone, locking him down with his way. The Dragon actually brings them back all the way to damage for destruction as well, and that's going to be a steal for Saksa. Begin getting knocked up, and now straight into the collapse of KBG. 7-1. That's a good Shadow Stampede to bring Kazoo out of the turret as KBG continue this straight into the mid lane, giving Wawa all of the hits as Tracy zones him in the back.
I like the tempo that Keep Best Gaming is playing. They're picking on the pace, making sure that they're moving around the map very, very fast, and slowing down S2G at the same time. I gotta say, this strategy is working very well because of...
Okay, but in the bottom lane, we can definitely see already Wawa dealing a whole lot of damage. Frog Armor taken out, forcing the last Insanity before the team fight even starts. And Tracy finds a way to Dragon, brings Begin back to the team. See you doing a good job at zoning them. KBG, Pure Destruction up top.
It hits,
and he goes for it. Now with the Spirit of Misery as well, forcing the Purify out of Siggy Bum. Won't be able to go for the turret, and Wawa continues this chase. Has another Abyss Walker, but he decides not to overextend. A free turtle over to KBG, and Kazoo will be able to secure that now. Saksa puts on some damage. Karo as well in the mid lane, forced back, and that's going to be a free tier 1 to KBG.
This is not good because S2G, the way that they draft, they have the export to go up against the Terizla. They got the Roger first pick. 100%. They
ready.
Oh, yeah.
Dealing so much damage. Lunar is so far behind the XP lane. Down, onward. Apollo not able to connect there. Not even able to go for the Earth Shadow. Gets pinned down to the wall by the Spear of Misery. And LMU just bursts him down with a Ghost Burster. Say goodbye to the Faraga armor. 2 Spear Destruction. I don't think he wants to take it though, just wants to go for the turret in the bottom lane. That's another tier 2 with Karo dead right as the Lord's gonna spawn in the game.
You know what's the difference maker here for Wawa? Is that he has the Inspire, man. Usually in tournament play, we see the Flickers, we see the Purifies. So Wawa understands that he has to go big or he's gonna go home. So he goes for the Inspire. And I feel like the Inspire is the reason why he's been winning the lane. And in the team fights, even without the Demon Hunter sword, you see a lot of damage. And he's very generous at proccing the Inspire whenever.
Very good road, Wawa. Going to go for the Spear of Misery onto Siggy Boom, forcing him back once again. They're going to go for the siege now. That's going to be a good Earth Shatter and an armor combo. LMU forcing hop into Netherrealm, but look at the base turret. Taking very low in the back. Oh, it's a fracture for Saksa as the penalty zone knocks them down. A Spear of Destruction now pinning them down into the wall, but it's going to be a good taunt there, and it will take Wawa down. Kazoo, that damage just chunking him down, but he's still able to survive. 1 tier 1 up top, taken down. They're going to go for mid lane as well, but now Siggy Boom wants to go for the chase, has the Lycan Pounds, gets kicked back by Tracy. An amazing disengage as they pick a base turret off. First Lord, I have a Yeve, by the way, so let's see how they go at it on the siege. Tracy walking up again onto Kazoo, who's still able to go and disengage for a bit, but that's 2 tier threes taken out, 2 base turrets taken out. KBG gonna go again. Tracy, oh my god! That's the way the Dragon bringing it back with the flicker. Spirit Disruption into the back line as well. He decides to go for it. No, just go straight for the base. And KBG win out game number 1.
KBG, man, coming up. Like I said, from the previous wildcard, they're like, you know what, we want to be number 1 in the group. This time, they're going to prove it. But we got to talk about S2G as well, where I kind of